Hi, my name's Greg Pattinson. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Foodbank South Australia, and today we're at Elizabeth Downs for our regular pop-up event where we distribute food out to people in need in this local area. Foodbank is the largest food relief and food rescue organisation in South Australia. We supply about 3 million kilos of food every year to over 500 charities and community groups across the state, and we also support about 400 school breakfast programs through our work. We source our food by working with supermarkets, with retail outlets, with farmers, with wholesalers, with food manufacturers to redistribute food that otherwise would be thrown away, and also to get direct food donations of food that is essential to people and families around the state. We're a not-for-profit, we're a charity. Just like other not-for-profits, we rely on fundraising and on the goodwill of people across the state to support our work. The traditional way that Foodbank works is that we supply food to the welfare agencies across the state. So most of the time, to get food from Foodbank, people are encouraged to go to their local welfare agency, the Salvation Army, Uniting Communities, Anglicare, Vinnie's, those types, and seek assistance there, and then they will be able to either give food directly or provide vouchers to be able to get food through Foodbank. Increasingly, though, we're finding that the ability of the welfare agencies to supply food is getting very difficult because there's a lot of food safety laws these days, and so Foodbank is now setting up dedicated food hubs, which are like small general stores, and we're locating those around the place. We have 5 operating at the moment in Elizabeth, Port Pirie, Edwardstown, Bowden and Mount Gambier, and our aim is to have 12 operating within the next 3 years, and we're going to be aiming to have those. Our next one will be in the southern suburbs of Adelaide, somewhere around the Noarlunga Christie's Beach area, and then after that it'll be Whyalla and potentially Murray Bridge, Ceduna and Port Adelaide, Gawler, places like that over the next few years. And they're very welcoming environments. They're places where people can shop for their own goods. They don't get a handout. It's a proper shopping experience, and we certainly encourage anyone out there who's looking for food assistance to ask their local agencies to refer them to the nearest Foodbank food hub to get assistance. We initiated pop-up food banks, which is like a market day, about 3 years ago, because we wanted to find ways of getting rid of any surplus food we have rather than dumping it, and also we wanted to find a way of assessing what the demand was in certain parts of South Australia where we didn't have a permanent home or we didn't have a warehouse. So we did our first pop-up about 3 years ago in Kilkenny, and today is number 13. Hopefully it's lucky for us. And we generally set up in a community centre, in a town hall, in a sporting area. The last one we did was actually at Murray Bridge. We did it in the Bookies Ring at the Murray Bridge Racecourse. And we partner with a corporate sponsor for the day. Today it's BHP. We're very lucky to be supported by BHP. They send their staff to volunteer and to help us, and we supplement that with about 20 of our own volunteers. We send a truck to that venue for the morning. We take about anywhere from 8 to 10 tonnes of food, and we set it up as a flow-through area where people come along and they get access and they can take away that food with them basically as much as they can carry. We don't advertise these events at all because we don't want every man and his dog coming through. We advertise it through the local welfare agencies and ask them to refer their clients or people that they know need food to the pop-up for that day. And they're really successful events. As a result of the pop-ups we've done in the southern suburbs of Adelaide, we're now establishing a permanent food bank in Noarlunga in the next 6 months, and we're going to probably do similar sort of things as a result of our pop-ups in Murray Bridge. The other initiative we've got is to try to look at mobile food hubs and mobile pantry. We know that there are parts of the state that have demand, but perhaps don't quite have the volume required to establish a permanent home. So we're looking to have a mobile version of our food bank, which will go to certain areas on certain days. People can go there and access food assistance, and it'll be the full range of food, chilled goods, as well as fruit and veg and meat and milk and things, and that will certainly, we hope, help those people in that area for that week. And we'll try to set up a dedicated schedule of the runs so that we know on certain days the mobile version will be in certain areas.